over by the big old tree. There was some. Now, this woodpecker's food, 98% black ants. Black ants don't just run around everywhere and easy to pick up. They enter in the middle, underneath the ground of a tree that they live in. So they aren't visible from the outside. So that means that this woodpecker, whose toolbox for his life, chose that he should eat black ants, but they're going to be hard to find, so you've got to have some tools to be able to find them. Boy, does he have tools. Wonderful tools. And I've watched these woodpeckers a lot in their nests and in their acrobatics and in their very careful findings of where those ants are. You can't drill a hole in here. As I say, nature is efficient in the energy. So this woodpecker will come to a tree. I know that he has no idea in his head whether there's black ants in there or not. So come to a tree and move down. We'll go here. And he flies to the next tree. Didn't hear anything. What that bird is doing, is tapping, is relying on echolocation to come back and tell him a story. Now, black carpenter ants live in the middle of the tree, in cells. And I want you to take a look in a minute. All these little cavities in here were filled with black ants when this woodpecker was given the signal that this is where I drill. How does he get the signal? I'm not really sure, but you can speculate. Because if he's tapping, he's listening. He's listening for what? What would you think? Speak up.
It's hollow. It's an echo.
Echo. Okay, think about the echo. There are different kinds, come from different things. Now, what could this be? This echo.
A hollow cavity?
Maybe so.
Some kind of nest where ants live.
Well, would there be a difference between a hollow cavity and a nest?
This would be ants.
Could be. But he eats live animals. These carpenter ants are in clusters, especially in the winter. When they're in the tree, they chew out these cavities and live in these big clusters. So if you're sending a signal through here, and it comes into it goes through wood and then goes into a cluster of ants, and then comes back, it's going to be different than it's just coming back from wood. And not only that, when you say cavity, if there's a cavity in there, that's going to be read differently in this woodpecker's mind about there's something there. But when he or she discovers whatever it is, then you have to pinpoint it. And you can watch the bird, because when you know that they've discovered something, they spend a lot of time right in one place going tap, 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 like this, kind of in a circle, tap, 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 in a smaller circle, and then when he makes that decision, bingo, in he goes. And imagine, this is hard stuff, even though this tree is dead, this is hard American ash wood. But it doesn't matter, it can be live oak, which is just as hard. But he never makes a mistake. Every hole that you look into it has been drilled by these woodpeckers, bingo, right in the middle of where those black ants were. And I don't know if you're tall enough that you can bend over or something, but this is just loaded with ants, treasure trove, when this woodpecker got in there.